You have an urgency. Okay. Your back is nice and straight. Your hands are folded. Check in my rows. Row 1, hands folded. Row 2, yes. Row 3, and row 4. Hey. Yeah, you have to move quickly. Let's start with our fast facts. Ready? 1 plus 1.
2.
2 plus 2.
4.
3 plus 3.
6.
4 plus 4.
8.
5 plus 5.
10.
6 plus 6.
12.
7 plus 7.
14.
8 plus 8.
16.
9 plus 9.
18.
And 10 plus 10.
20.
So remember those. Those are your fast facts. Okay. Track the board. Checking my rows. Hands are folded. Row 1, yes. Row 2, yes. Row 3, and row 4. Make sure your eyes are up here so you get what we're doing. Don't mind what Liana's doing because that's not fun. Roy was writing and needed 10 facts. How many facts he needed?
10 facts.
After doing a lot of research, she found 2 facts in one book, and then the rest of the facts she found them from the internet. David Warning, put your hands. How many facts did she find on the internet? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start by asking myself, what information do I already have? How many, someone give me what numbers I see. What are the numbers that you see? Tracking Liberty and Scholar. Stop. Row 1, yes. Row 2, yes. Row 3, yes. Go ahead, Liberty. Give me one number.
10.
10. 10 what?
10 plus.
No. 10 what? Tracking Sebastian and Scholar. Stop. Row 4, row 3, row 2, row 1. Yes, go ahead.
I see.
Good tracking.
I see 10. I see 10.
But 10 what? 10 apples?
No, I see 10. I see 10 facts.
Stop. 10 facts. So I'm going to go ahead back to me and Scholar, checking my rows. Row 4, row 3, row 2, and row 1. Stay with me. I see the number 10, then 10 facts. So I'm going to go ahead and write down what information, Warning, fold your hand, that I already have. I know that the problem says 10 facts. I'm going to write, she has to find 10 facts as her total. So the total amount of facts that she needs to find are 10. What other number do I have? Tracking 9 and Scholar. Stop. Row 1, row 2, row 4. Good. Go ahead, 9. Can you say that again? But what are those 2 facts? Read that sentence. She researched and found 2 facts. Back to me and Scholar. You can't just say 2 facts. Checking my rows. Row 4, row 3, row 2, and row 1. You can't just say 2 facts. You have to tell me that she found those 2 facts. So she already has those 2 facts. So, what's her name? Rory found 2 facts already. So I'm going to go ahead and write my equation. Actually, before I do, how about everybody writes? And when you have it ready, then we'll come together as a class. So write down what equation you think we have to write. Okay. In the corner of your papers, okay, just write what equation you can write with this information. So you know that the total is 10 and that she already found 2. So she needs to find some number of facts to get her to have 10 facts in total. So write what you think it is. Okay. So your answer. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Pencils down. Taking my rows. Row 4, yes. Row 3, yes. Row 2, Warning, hold your hands. Row 1. Okay. A lot of you wrote this, which is great. Your total is 10 because she has 10 facts to find. She already has 2, but she needs to find more facts to then get to 10. So my equation will be 2, which is one of my add-ins because it's one of the 2 other facts that she already has, plus another number of facts will get her to get 10. Her assignment is 10 facts. So she needs how many more facts to get to 10? These are also your fast facts. So think. This is something that should be very fast. What number plus 2 will get her to 10? Silent hand, tracking Aaliyah. Stop. Row 4, row 3, row 2, and row 1. Go ahead, Aaliyah. What number? No. Try that again. Tracking Isabella and Scholar.
8.
Stop. Tracking Isabella and Scholar. Go ahead.
8.
8. Because 8 plus 2 is
10.
know very fast. 8 plus 2 is 10. What's it? Can someone tell me 3 plus what is? Alright. 3 plus what number equals 10? This is also your fast fact. 3 plus what number? Saul? Tracking Saul Scholar? You should have the answer ready. It's a
7.
warning, no calling out. Tracking, listen, Scholar.
7.
Yes, 3 plus 7 equals 10. These are numbers that you should know very fast because we've been studying them for a while. Let's do number 2 together. Okay, let me erase this real quick. So your hand should be folded, no one is writing anything. You're following with Miss Paige. Checking my rows, row 4, looking beautiful move. Row 2 and row 1. Dean was buying school supplies for his list. He needed 3 plastic folders. How many plastic folders?
3 plastic folders.
Then he picked up 4 writing notebooks and 5 pencils. How many supplies did he buy in total? Okay, what information do I have? What numbers do you see? Give me one number. Byron, Tracking Byron Scholar in the front. What number do you see?
I see 8.
8 what? There's no 8.
It's on the.
No, that says 3. 3, that's the number 3. It's covered by the, okay. I'll erase this. 3. 3 what? 3 apples?
No. 3 plastic folders.
So I'm gonna write 3 plastic folders. Then what's another number that we have? Tracking Liberty and Scholar, right here in the front.
We have 4 writing notebooks.
4 writing notebooks. Great. And what's the last number that we have tracking? Mariama in the back, go ahead. Stop. Alyssa morning track. Mariama in the back. Go ahead, Mariama.
5 pencils.
Back to me and Scholar. Checking my rows. Row 1, row 2, row 3, and row 4. 5 pencils. Where are they? Yeah, 5 pencils. Okay. Now that I already have my information, I'm going to go ahead and figure out what numbers these are. I see that he bought 3 plastic folders, then he picked up 4 writing folders, and then 5 pencils. The question is asking me, how many supplies did he buy? I know that plastic folders, writing notebooks, and pencils are school supplies. So I know that the question is asking me for the sum. So these numbers must be my add-ins. These are my add-ins. Sebastian, warning, fold your hands and track. So I'm going to set up my equation. I'm going to write it here at the bottom. I'm going to write 3. Actually, I'm going to erase this. I don't have space. I'm going to write 3, hands down, plus 4 plus 5 is going to tell me the total number of supplies, of school supplies that Dean bought. I want to use my fast facts. What number could I decompose to get doubles? Think. Tracking Andrea and Scholar. Row 1, row 3, row 4. Go ahead, Andrea.
Can we decompose 5?
You can decompose 5 into what numbers? Back to me and Scholar. Into what numbers? Who has? So they can get me doubles. Tracking Brooklyn in the back. In Scholar, go ahead. Warning Alyssa, track Brooklyn.
Because then you have 1 more to 4, it's 5.
I'm sorry, can you say it again? What 2 numbers?
3 and 4.
So I'm decomposing the number 5 into 2 numbers. What 2 numbers can I decompose the number 5? Tracking Brooklyn, so it's turn. Mind warning track. Huh?
4
4 and?
3.
Back to me and Scholar. I'll give you one more chance to Charlize and Scholar.
5, 2, 5, 10.
I'm decomposing the number 5 into 2 numbers so that I can get a double for my double facts. Okay, hands down. I can decompose 5 into 4 plus 1 because 4 plus 1 equals 5. Now I have 1 in track. So now, all I have to do is add my doubles. I'm going to rewrite it here. 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 1. What's 4 plus 4? 8. So now I add 3 plus 8 plus 1. Go ahead and do that using in your head. Using your fingers, or you can do it on the number line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Tracking 9, scholar. 9, what's the answer?
12.
The answer is 12. Because 8 plus 3, so I'm going to do it on my finger. 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 1, 12. My answer is 12. So let's answer our question. How many school supplies? You're not writing anything at the moment. Checking my rows, row 4, row 3, row 2, and row 1. Right now, your eyes need to be forward watching this cake. How many school supplies did he buy? I have 12, so he bought 12 school supplies. Clap when you see the answer. Yep, 12. Pretty easy. Okay, make sure that you're on your guided practice. You have 5. So remember, we're on Thursday's guided practice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You're pointing to your guided practice. Back in my rows, row 4. Yes, Anthony? So find Thursday's guided practice, and you'll be there. You can do it, you're good boy. Your finger needs to be on the guided practice. Tracking my rows. Good job, Maria. My row 4, good. Row 3, not right now. Simon, warning. Finger on the guided practice. Row 2, good. Charlie's warning. Finger on the guided practice. And row 1, Aaliyah warning. Finger on the guided practice. We don't have time for questions right now. Charles warning. Finger on the guided practice. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's do it together. Tracking your paper because I'm gonna read it. Emily dumped a bag of Skittles and gave some to 2 of her friends. She gave one friend 4 Skittles and another friend 6 Skittles. And then she kept 7 for herself. How many Skittles were in the bag? Write the equation and then solve. So back to me and Scholar. Tracking Miss K. Row 4. Good tracking. Row 3. Good tracking. Row 2. Good tracking. Row 1. Solid warning track. Okay. So I'm going to ask myself, what information do I already have? I see a bunch of numbers. Someone tell me one number that you see. Liberty, what's one number that you see? Tracking Liberty and Scholar.
I see 4.
4 what? You have to tell me.
Skittles.
4 Skittles. I'm going to write 4. So I'm going to write 4 Skittles. When I finish writing, then you can write. Not right now, just listen. 4 Skittles. What else do I see? Give me another number, Sebastian. Tracking Sebastian and Scholar.
I see 7.
7 what? You have to tell me
7
what.
Skittles.
7 Skittles. And the last number is what? Tracking Mariama in the back. Stop. Row 1. Alyssa warning. Track. You need to move faster than that. Go ahead.
6 Skittles.
6 Skittles. Good job. Listen, coaching. 6 Skittles. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to my question. My question is asking me, how many Skittles were in the bag? So now I know, Charlie's warning track, that my question is asking me the sum, because it's asking me for the total. How many Skittles were in total in the bag? So now that I know that 4, 7, and 6 are my added. These are my added. So now I'm going to write my equation. I'm going to write 4 plus 7 plus 6. Go ahead and copy what Ms. K has on your paper. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You don't have the wrong packet. That's the color change. Go get it with the right packet. 3, 2, 1. 0. Checking my row. Pencils down. Row 4. Yes. Row 3. Yes. Row 2. Yes. Row 1. Yes. Okay. Now I just have to solve. I want to use my double facts. What number could I decompose to get double fact? Tracking Elijah and Scholar. I could decompose 7, but back to me and Scholar. I'm gonna do a different one. I'm gonna do something that's gonna help me add faster. I'm actually gonna decompose the number 4. What two numbers could I decompose the number 4 into? I'm gonna ask Byron, tracking Byron Scholar. And down, row 4, row 3, row 2, row 1. Go ahead, Byron.
You can put.
Decompose it into.
We're going to decompose it into by 4 plus 6.
So when I mean decompose, I'm asking you to think of two numbers that when you add them together will give you 4. We've been doing this for 2 weeks now, Byron. Tracking Maria and Scholars. Good tracking. Alyssa, warning, you have to turn all the way so that you can pay attention to Mariama. Go ahead.
You can add 2 and 2.
You can have 2 and 2, but is 2 and 2 gonna give you, back to me and Scholar, is 2 and 2 gonna be helpful? 2 and 2 is not gonna be very helpful because you wanna get to a double fast. So I'm actually gonna tell you this one because it's a little trickier. So hands down, I'm gonna do 3 plus 1. Now I'm gonna bring down my 7 plus 6. I'm gonna add my 1 and my 6. 6 plus 1 equals what? 7. So now I have a double fast. 7 plus 7. Someone tell me. 7 plus 7 is what? Tracking David and Scholar.
14.
7 plus 7 is 14. Good job. So now, all I have to do is add my 3. Go ahead and do that in your number line, or you can do it in your head. 14 plus 3. 14 plus 3. Charlie's warning, you need to be counting in your head. It's not an opportunity for you to do it. Byron, what's the answer?
14.
No, what is the answer? You have it in your paper.
17.
The answer is 17. So how many skills were in the back? There were 17 skills. That is my sum. Now I got to my sum. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Put your pencil down. Let's do number 2 together so that you can actually have time to work on your independent practice. Anthony, figure it out, Anthony. Figure it out. Finger on number 2. Tracking my rows. Row 1, row 4, yes. Row 3, yes. Row 2, electro warning. Finger on your independent practice. Your guided practice. And row 1. Solid warning. Finger on your guided practice. Okay. Richard went to Toys R Us to buy gifts for his children. He bought 16 toys all together. 7 of those toys went to his younger son, and the rest went to his older son. How many gifts did he buy altogether? How many gifts did his older son get? Find the equation and solve. Okay. Again, I'm going to think about back to me and Scholar. Checking my rows. Row 4, yes. Row 3. Simon warning, eyes. Row 2, yes. Row 1. So now I have to ask myself, what information do I already have? Someone give me a number that you see. Tracking Elijah and Scholar. What number do you see, Doctor? Now I have warning, track. Let's try that again because not everyone was there. Tracking Elijah and Scholar. 16 toys. 16 toys. What word is that? 16 toys altogether, back to me and Scholar. That's a very important word. 16 toys all together, so I'm going to write it. 16 toys all together. That tells me that this is my sum because all together, when he bought the toys, there were 16 of them all together. So I know that this is my total or my sum. Now, give me the next number that you see, Charlize and Scholar. What's the next number?
7.
Again, you have to tell me 7 what? Saul, Warren, and Track Charlize. Say that again because Saul wasn't listening. 7 what, Charlize? 7? Yes, back to me and Scholar. So you need to read the whole problem so that you know what it's asking you. 7 toys went to his younger son. For his younger son. Do we know how many toys went to his older son? No, that's what we're trying to figure out. So we're trying to figure out how many toys went to his older son. Okay, now that I have the information, I can write my equation. So I know that 16 is my sum. I know that 7 is gonna be one of my. It's gonna be one of mine. And I know that I have to figure out how many toys was his older son. So go ahead, hand down, write the equation silently, and I'm gonna come around to check. When you write the equation, cover it. What happened? Okay, so we have to talk about being different class. So where's your packet? Will you get yesterday? So where's your packet from yesterday? This is my packet from yesterday. No, I think today is the 9th. So there's no reason to try this before. Don't, no, not right now. So I'll give you, this is an old packet. I will give you mine, but we have to talk about things why I'm not being there. Okay? No need to cry. Miss Kay's gonna come around to check your work. Yes. Wait a minute. No. Where's your equation? No. So keep in mind what is the sum and what is the added. Keep in mind that and write your equation accordingly. Okay, so I have to get in. Okay, so just sit here and have a Okay. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Put your pencil down. Row 4, row 3, row 2. Be there on time. Row 1. Okay. Someone tell me what. Actually, I'm gonna have Aaliyah. Aaliyah, can you tell me the equation that you wrote? Listen to what Aaliyah says. 7 plus question mark equals 16. Say good job, Aaliyah.
Good job, Aaliyah.
So Aaliyah wrote this because she knows that 16 is going to be her sum. It's going to be the total. So it goes on this side of the equation. She also knows that 7 is one of her add-ins, but she's missing one of her add-ins. She needs to figure out how many toys did Richard get for his older son. That's what you have to figure out. So that's one of your add-ins. So she said, wow, I already have 7 because I know that Richard got 7 toys for his younger brother, and then he got some for his older brother. That's what I have to figure out. And all together, make 16 toys. Okay, now I'm going to solve. How can we solve this? Tracking Naya and Scholar. Stop. Row 4, row 3, row 2, row 1. Go ahead, Naya. The answer is 9? Let's figure this out. Can you tell us how you figure out that the answer is 9?
I used her number line.
She used her number line. So back to me and Scholar, you can use it. No, not right now. You can use your number line or you can use your fast. How can we use our fast to figure that out? Let's start with our doubles. 7 plus 7?
14.
14. How many more do we need to get to 16?
9.
So 14 plus what number gives you 16? Show me on your fingers. Show me on your fingers. Yes, 2. So now I know that the answer is 9 because I added 7 and I added 2. 7 plus 2 equals 9. You can also count on your head like Naya did. Naya, can you show us how you count on your head? Tracking Naya. Count on your head how you did this. So put 7 on your head.
7.
Watch her.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
How many fingers do you have up, Naya?
9.
9. Good job, Naya.
Good job, Naya.
That's how you figure it out. So go ahead, you have 5, 4, finish writing whatever you have to write. 3, 2, 1, 0. Everyone turn to your independent practice. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Checking my row. Row 4, yes, yes, yes. Row 3, yes, yes, yes. Row 2, yes, yes, yes. Row 1, yes, yes, yes. Go ahead, silently work on these problems. It's okay, we don't have that much time, just try your best. You need to finish at least 2 problems, go ahead. Oopsies. Stop, pay your pencil down. Miss K forgot to tell you something, track Miss K. Row 4, row 3, row 2, and row 1. Make sure you're asking yourself, what information do I already have? Retell the problem in your head. You saw how I listed all the information that I had, and then I figure out, this is my sum, and this is my addend. Do that, and you will be successful. Go ahead and try it. Start it. You know how to do it. You're gonna be successful. I took it off this one. You used to have this one. I'll come to you, keep working. Coming around. Good. Put your pencils down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. No matter where you are, put your pencils down. Row 4, row 3, row 2, and row 1. Okay, we don't have time right now, so I'm gonna warning, hold your hands. We don't have time right now, but it's okay. If you're on the first page, great. If you're not, go to the first page. We're gonna do number 2 together. So flip to the first page. You're looking at the problem that says blue. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Checking my rows. Row 1, row 2, row. Javen, when you be there on time. More quickly. Row 3 and row 1. Okay. So, Javen, urgency. So look around. We're doing independent practice. Okay, so we're gonna do problem number 2 together. Put your finger on number 2. Checking my rows, row 4, row 3, row 2, row 1. I'm gonna read it aloud for you. Warning, put your finger on the problem so you can read it together. I'm gonna read it. Warning, Alyssa, that was my direction. Put your pencil down. Okay. Lulu was always put out tea bags when she had guests over. She put out 11 tea bags. Now, 9 of the tea bags were lemon flavor and the rest were peppermint. How many peppermint flavored tea bags did she put? Write the equation you saw. So now, back to me and Scholar. Listen to why I do this. Now I'm running. The directions we put your pencil on and listen. Color 2. Okay, so now I'm gonna retell the problem in my head. I know that she puts out 11 tea bags, always. 11 tea bags. So I'm gonna write 11 tea bags. Tea bags. I know that she put out 9 that were lemon flavored. 9 were lemon flavored. And some that were peppermint flavored. So the problem is asking me to figure out how many were peppermint flavored. So I'm gonna go ahead and figure out my equation. In total, she always puts out 11 tea bags. So that's my total. I know that 9 is gonna be one of my add-ins. And now I have to figure out my other add-in. Who can come up and write the equation for me? Who can come up and write the equation for me? I'm gonna call on Javen to come up here and write it for me. Look how Javen writes the equation with the information that we already have. Go ahead, Javen. Showing him respect. Simon warning eyes. Quickly. Wait. 7 color change. That's fine. 11. Okay. Good job, Javen.
Good job, David.
You wrote 9 plus question mark equals 11 because 11 was your total and 9 was one of your add-ins. Warning, Byron, I see a color change. If you go to Tufts, stand up behind Sharon Hall. Second, line up and walk to Tufts. If you go to VU, sign up, line up. Walk to VU. Anthony, you left my packet, right? Good. Everyone else, just go back to Tuesday.